Good morning, student. In previous video, we have learned the chapter Device in Software. Under this chapter, we have covered various topics as we already know. So in this chapter, we have know what is called input device and what are the various types of input device such as keyboard. And under the keyboard, there are various types of key. First one is alphabet, second one is numeric key, third one is special key, function keys. We have already know what is alpha key, number key, specials key, okay, and functions key. We have learned mouse, what is the function of mouse, what are the types of mouse, what is joystick, okay, what is light pen, scanner, touch screen, microphone, trackball. These are the example of input device we have learned so far. Today we are going to learn the component which is inside the system unit. So let's start to read what are the component inside a system unit. Generally, the component inside the system unit is the component which is required to work the computer. Okay, so the first and the important one is motherboard. As you see the picture of motherboard in your right side, this is the image of your motherboard. Okay, you can clearly look. This is the image of motherboard, and under this motherboard you can see a lot of image will be present. Okay, so we are going to learn what is motherboard. The motherboard, also known as main board or system board, is the circuit board to which all the other components of the computer are connected in some way. It also contains a large number of tiny electronics and other components. The video card, sound card, hard drive, main memory, etc. all plug in the motherboard, various slot and connector. Generally in motherboard, sets of various types of hardware are pre-installed, such as processor. As you look carefully in this picture, this is the slot of RAM. Okay, this is the slot of RAM. You can see the blue types of strips is present in this motherboard. Okay, this is the slot of RAM, and under this we insert the RAM. What is RAM? RAM is the primary storage of computer system. This is the slot of your microprocessor. Under this we can insert the processor of a computer. Okay, similarly there are various types of other hardware device which we can insert under the motherboard. Okay, next the important features under the component of CPU is uh, microprocessor, that is we call CPU, and CPU full form is central processing unit. It is the brain of computer because it perform all the calculation related query which comes with the help of input device, so that a computer can process it according to the user need. Also the CPU run all the program. Okay, so it is a very important part of the computer system. You can see the image of the computer system. Computer system of a CPU, that is called processor. Here is the example of two processor, that is Intel Core i3 processor and the second one is Intel Core i7 processor. i7 processor is advanced version, whereas Intel Core i3 is low version of the computer processor. Okay, so these two are the processor which we can install under motherboard. Okay, let's see the other parts of the device, that is called output device. And what is output device? Output device generally we use to display data that we input into a computer, and the result is produced with the help of output device. So we can see the process information which is processed by which device? Microprocessor. Microprocessor is also called as the brain of the computer. Okay, not heart of the computer, it is called brain of the computer. And there are various types of output device such as monitor, printer, speaker, headphone, etc. These are the example of output device. You can see the various types of monitor image in your screen. This is the monitor of old version, new version monitor is look like this. These are called various types of monitor. Okay, some monitors look like a TV, whereas some look like a LCD and LED TV. Okay, so we are going to learn various types of monitor now. First, we have to know what is called monitor. A monitor is an output device that shows the text and picture on its screen. The output device on the monitor is called soft copy of the output. Okay, what are the main function of monitor? It display the output information with the help of monitor, which is called soft copy, whereas the printed copy which is come from the printer is called hard copy of the information. Okay, a monitor is also called as VDU, that is visual display unit, and there are three types of monitor generally comes. First one is called CRT, that is called cathode ray tube monitor, which is look like this. First one, this is called cathode ray tube monitor. Second one is called liquid crystal display monitor, that is we commonly call LCD TV, and it's look like this. Okay, and the third one is called LED, that is light emitting diode monitor, and this third monitor is the example of LED monitor. Monitor are two types on the basis of other classification. That is, first one is color monitor and the second one is monochrome monitor. Monochrome monitor are no use in today's we use generally LCD or LED monitor because they are more popular because of its higher picture quality and very light in weight. So why we use LCD and LED monitor now? Because it display great quality of image and its weight is also very light. Okay. Second types of output device is printer. This is the important output device of the computer system. It gives printed output of the result in the form of hard copy, which we can see on the monitor of this screen. Okay. So that is the function of printer. Printer also comes in various types on the basis of technique which are used on the printer. This can be classified into various category. First one is called character printer, second one is called line printer, and the third one is called page printer. So we are going to learn one by one what are the three types of printers. The first one is character printer. As the name suggests, it prints one character at a time and the speed of printing is 30 to 60 character per second. Example of character printer is dot matrix printer. You can see the example of character printer. This is called dot matrix printer and it prints character by character. Okay. Second one is dot matrix printer, and this type of printer works like a typewriter. It creates an impression on the paper by pressing the end pins against an ink ribbon button. Okay. This printer is noisy with a lot of print quality and its speed is measured in CPS, that is we called character per second. And this is the example of your line printer. You can see this is your example of line printer. It produces very large noise. Okay. Sorry, line printer does not produce large noise. Dot matrix printer produce. Okay. Line printer are high speed printer that print one line at a time. They are used when large quantity of output is required. Example of line printer are drum printer and chain printer. The noise level of this printer is high. Speed range from 200 to 2000 line per minute. So if we compare between this type of printer, we know the speed of printing is highest in line printer. Why? Because it print line by line and its speed range is 200 to 2000 line per minute. So line printer is the fastest printer, whereas the slowest printer is character printer because it print character by character, okay, at a time. So these are the three types of printer. Sorry, these are the two types of printer. The third one is page printer. And the page printer print whole page at a time. Example of page printer are inkjet printer and laser printer. A page printer require more memory than a character printer or line printer because it has to store each page in memory before printing it. So the fastest types in between the three printer is page printer, and example of page printer are inkjet printer and laser printer. Now we are going to understand what are inkjet printer and laser printer, because in both we required memory to print the whole page. Also, the quality and the technology in two printer, that is inkjet printer and laser printer, are quite different. So we are going to learn what is inkjet printer and laser printer. Under the inkjet printer, the printer print by spraying tiny ink droplet on the paper. It can print in both color and black and white. The print quality of this printer is better than the dot matrix printer, and it's print without making any noise. Its speed is measured in ppm, that is page per minute. As we know, inkjet printer, it quality of printing is very good as compared to other printer. Okay, also it produce less noise and speed is measured in ppm. Whereas in laser printer, laser beam is used to print the text or graphic on the paper, and the speed of this printer is very fast and its print output in very fine quality. Its speed is also measured in ppm. Now we are going to see in inkjet printer and laser printer, what are the main difference is inkjet printer we use spray ink, okay, whereas in laser printer we use laser to print any text or image. The second difference between the two is the image quality in inkjet printer is very fine as compared to laser printer, whereas text image is very fine in which printer? Laser printer. So the main difference between two is that the quality of image is greater in which printer? Inkjet printer. And the quality of text is greater is in which printer? Laser printer. Okay. The other output device is speaker. As we know why we use speaker to produce sound or music. So generally we require an output device to listen something, that is we call speaker. Speaker also come in various shape in various category. Okay, we are going to learn speaker in other chapter also. Okay, next type of output device is plotter. Plotter is generally we use to print photograph, drawing, image, store in a computer by using plotter. And plotter generally produce high quality print of the output. Okay, it is generally used by engineer and architecture to draw a small or complex design. Okay, that's why we use plotter. Now we are going to know types of software which we require to install uh, under the computer. Okay, there are two important software we generally required to work computer as normal, that is called system software, and the second one is called application software. System software generally control the internal working structure of the computer, and the common example of system software is operating system. That is, various types of operating systems are present. First one is Windows operating, second one is Mac operating system, third one is Linux operating system. These are the popular operating system which is generally called system software because it operates various hardware of the computer. That's why it is important. Okay, second types of application software. Second types of important software is application software. As the name suggests, application software allow you to do more specific type of job on computer, such as MS Paint, MS Calculator, WordPad. These are the types of application software. Okay. So what we have learned so far, that to build a computer, what are the components we are required? First, we required hardware. Second, we required system software. System software generally we use to control various its hardware and software. Okay. And after that we required application software, and after that user to give a instruction so that we get output according to what our needs. Okay. So these are the various types of component we generally we find in our computer. So your second first chapter sorry, so your second chapter is complete. Now we are going to give you some question and answers so you can solve it. Then after that I will provide you solution set. Okay. Have a nice day. Thank you.